Oh wow, that's a rookie error. So I've already purchased this trailer once before. Good times. Hey guys, welcome back to AF Farms for another episode of Elm Creek. So we just finished up with our baling, so 38 bales in this straw field. So not a bad effort. Next job is going to be to pick these guys up. So let's go and have a look at our options. See if we've got anything in the used vehicles, which we don't. Now I'm thinking, so these are 180 centimeters round bales. So we can use the base game bale loader, which is in this guy here, so the round trailer. So the Anderson RBM 2000. It'll do 24 bales, which is not a huge amount. We've got a couple of bale trailers here. How many will this do? This will do 32. This will do 28. This will do 28. So I think probably going to go the auto loading option. I do like this trailer, but it's going to obviously take a while to pick them up. So let's go this guy, because that's 32. And how many did we say we had on the farm? 38. That's pretty much of a muchness, really. How about the Roland trailer? So the Roland is the one that I normally use. So this guy here, the LSP 9000, so that'll do 28. So that'll do it in 2 loads, which is our standard setup. So we want auto load, yes. Design. I'm probably just going to buy this outright, to be honest. Extension. Doesn't actually increase our bale capacity, so let's buy that. Hopefully I got that auto loading. I believe I did. Alright, let's grab our JCB, which is this guy, and we'll go load up some bales. So now I'm probably going to store them on the ground, I think, at this stage. So I don't have the bale pallet storage building as yet. I mean, we could go and sell them, but I think I'll stockpile the straw because we might use that for manure purposes sort of down the track. But let's head on to the farm shop and grab this trailer. I'll see you over there. Right, here we are, brand new trailer. Let's get this guy hooked up. Lovely. Alright, does need repairs, but we'll sort that out later on. Alright, let's head on back and we'll get these bales loaded. Alright, here we are. Let's get to loading. So this should be already set up to pick them up, so let's give it a test. Yep, all good. Cool. Alright, I'll get these guys picked up and then we'll come back in. So cue the music.
We've been fighting forever, gone over this 1,000 times before. Baby, it's now or never. Gotta leave this town and I know what you're asking for.
Oh wow, that's a rookie error. So I've already purchased this trailer once before. Good times. Alright. Anyway, let's carry on.
You say it's out of my reach, but I can't pretend no more. 'Cause for as long as I remember.
Alright, job done. So 2 trailers, rookie error, but what are you going to do, right? I mean, what you are going to do is check before you go and buy something brand new. Alright, now I think what we need to do is, so let's just check the planting menu or the cropping calendar. So we can do canola next month and we can do barley. We're probably going to do another run of wheat, to be honest. So let's go ahead and sleep, because there's not much for us to do really today. we'll get a bit of cash. Maybe we can go buy that other field and expand. Or it might have to happen next cycle. Alright, 23,000 property income. Nice. What I should have done too is return that baler. So let's go and do that now. So that is the self-propelled Vermeer. So let's return that. So we're going to get slugged with the leasing cost. What else are we leasing? Let's at least get rid of this trailer. And we'll get rid of the dolly. Alright, let's check the map menu. See if we can buy field 17 yet. So still a little bit short. Okay, next month we should be able to purchase that. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, cool. So we should have enough money to buy that plot of land. So let's go and do that quickly. So we're going to go buy field plot 17, which encompasses fields 54. Alright, now we need to get our seeder back underway. So let's go and grab our big JD, which is this guy just here. Now I think our seed levels and fertilizer levels should still be sufficient for another cropping run. Okay, let's get this guy connected. Okay, 6,000 litres and 8,000 litres. Right, let's see how we go. Oop, caught on something. Right, let's get unfolded. Zoom right out so we can actually fit this in. Now what I should do is I should really join fields 53 and 54 before I do anything else. So where's our... This is the guy we want. So we're going to quickly nip over to where those fields are. Join them together and then we can get to planting, because I want to do a headland all the way around first. And then we're going to send this guy off on a worker. See how they navigate the field. Don't have high hopes because this field is actually quite well, it's very odd shaped, let's put it that way. Okay, let's get this guy unfolded. So I'm just going to go joining in between. I'm not going to worry about expanding too much, so hopefully I can do this in one pass actually. Let's see how we go here. Okay, allow create fields, lower the plow. Looking pretty good. So I just want to set our GPS to 180 degrees, roughly speaking. So we'll get these two fields joined at least. And that should give us a pretty good large field to join. So we can rip through with our air cart. So it doesn't look so out of place now in a huge field like this. Now I just want to make sure it lines up precisely with the ends of these fields. I don't want to go too close to the train line, for example. Okay, that's probably just a little bit further. Cool. Job done. Okay, let's send this guy back to... let's send him over here. Hopefully it's out of the way. Alright, air cart, let's go. So what I'm going to do is I'll start from this edge here. Get this guy on the straight. Alright, let's go lower cedar. Turn cedar on, and we'll just hook in, see what happens. So this is our new area that we just prepared last video, so we'll see how this cedar navigates. Particularly interested in where this gully is and whether or not we do get the full... Okay, yeah, it looks like we've got the full area. That's great. Worker C is blocked by an object. Cool, or at least he's off the field. Okay, we're still seeding here. Alright, all good. Alright, so I'm going to whip around at the outskirts of this field and then we'll come back in and we'll get the worker happening. Alright, see you in a few minutes.
It's been stuck inside my mind. You can't ask me to surrender. When reaching for the dream keeps me alive. 'Cause it's keeping me alive. And I say it might take me nowhere. Anywhere is better than the places I have been. Sunsets in my rearview mirror, a projection of my old life fading. You say it's out of my reach, but I can't pretend no more. 'Cause for as long as I remember, it's been stuck inside my mind. You can't ask me to surrender.
Alright, there we go, run number 1. So let's see if we can't send this worker down. We'll go for a long run this way and see how we go. So that headland didn't take too long at all, which was pretty handy. Alright, so I'm going to leave this guy do his thing. Let's just quickly check how we're travelling. So we're getting pretty good coverage, which I do like. I mean, I could almost do 2 headlands and then get the worker to finish it off, but I think that headland by itself should be enough to allow the worker to turn around. So this guy is, we're going to miss a little bit there, so that once I've done this a couple of times, I would imagine it would get a little bit easier to sort of negotiate. Now this guy's doing quite a wide turn. Yeah. You almost need 2 headlands here, I think. Especially for the long back and forths. But still, not too bad. Alright, let's get into this guy and start clearing out some of these trees. Now we own field 54, which is just down here on the side here. So once we get enough money, we'll buy field 55 as well. Yeah, that should be all good. Making short work of these trees, let me tell you. Okay, let's grab these other ones. I mean, definitely looks pretty cool having such a huge plot of land, plot of a farmland. Try and say that 3 times fast. And I think we'll be able to get a fair bit of extra space out of it too by removing these trees. So it wouldn't be quite 30 meters, maybe 15 to 20, somewhere in that vicinity. Get it almost parallel with the road. Right, let's have a quick look here. So I think I'll keep these trees intact just as a bit of a guideline, so when I come around this bend we'll sort of head towards the road, come up parallel to the road, we'll whip around here, and honestly, if we really wanted to, we could get into this field, but I don't think this area is deletable, which it might be. But if I could join up this whole area, that would be pretty cool. Okay, how's the air cart traveling? Good stuff. Alright, let's check if there's anything we can sell. I think we might have some honey to go. Yep, 51,000 litres. What's the best price for honey? 3,000 in February, so I think we'll hang on to it. Okay, this guy has obviously not detected. It's a bit strange. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump back in this guy. So let's lower C to turn it back on. So I might have to do this section myself. So I don't know what was happening there. It might have just been a case of where I'd sent him off in the first place. Kind of had this weird overlap sort of situation. So I'll know that for next time. If we can get a tight turn here, come back around. Right, what I'm going to do is I'll quickly whip around here and then we'll come back in. So I'll throw on some tunes. I'll see you shortly.
Sunsets in my rearview mirror, a projection of my old life faded. You say it's out of my reach, but I can't pretend no more. 'Cause for as long as I remember, it's been stuck in.
Right, that wasn't too bad. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to whip around and we'll go left to right. See how this guy navigates it. So we'll just finish up this little section. And then we'll turn around. I've missed a tiny section here, it looks like. Let's just quickly nip that. Alright, so I'm going to overlap. Going to overlap slightly for the first run, and then we'll see how we go. Okay, it's looking pretty good. So I'm thinking that's going to be enough room to turn around. This lizard T-Rex might get in the way, so let's sort that out. What I might actually do is I might grab the plow. Let's grab this guy. And I'll go start ploughing out that section while the worker is doing their thing. So we can see him off in the distance there. It seems to be turning around alright. Pretty nice field really, like this layout. Does kind of lose the creek, but I mean if you're not too worried about that, then aesthetically doesn't really matter. Okay, just destroying some corn casually. Right, so what I'm thinking is so if we come off this turn and go pretty much straight down here, so let's go lower plow, allow create fields, and then just send it close to the road. So I think he is pretty good. So we'll just try and follow the natural contour of the road. It's still got a bit of a road shoulder. But I'm pretty sure we can go pretty close to the road. Obviously I don't really. It's more for aesthetic reasons and for practical reasons. And then we'll flick it back around this way. So we'll get a bit of a gentle curve. Cool. And obviously once we buy field 55, we will do some more joining. So I might leave this guy stationed here for now. Actually no, what I'm going to do is before I forget, I'm going to plough the rest of this field. Because why plough the outline and not do the rest? would it be a bit silly. Alright, so I'm going to throw on some tunes, we'll get this ploughed out, and then we'll come back in, see you in a few minutes. Right, that's place. Let's see how huge area around. I'm just trying to see any other area. Okay. That's good. Yeah, with the branches as well. So I'm going to put less. Showing us as need rolling. Let's turn off. Rolling. Wait. Okay. I'll show you what I do. Rubber out. I'll see if you yeah, we can go around with that. And just see it. Let's see how projects are right. Not going to be on. I'll go see there. And I'm going to set the next one. Right, last little bit of ploughing to take place. So that seeder does need a huge area to turn around. Oh, and it looks like it's trying to seed the newly ploughed area. Okay. Is that already done, that section? It's a bit hard to tell with the ground textures the way they are. So if I go into the crop map, let's have a quick look at what that's showing us. So it's showing us as needs rolling. So let's turn that off. Growing. Oh yeah. Okay. Oh, actually, what I might be able to do is I might be able to whip around where I've just ploughed. Now I've obviously missed a section down here, so let's get that sorted. Yeah, so we can jump in this guy and we can just quickly whip around where we've ploughed and give us a bit more seed bed. So let's get this guy turned on, lower the seeder. Probably just missed a small section to begin with, but that's alright. Not expecting to get this perfect first time. Alright, so what I'll do is I'll finish up seeding the rest of this area and then we'll come back in with the next episode. So thanks very much for watching, guys. Really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment down below if you're liking the series, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.